Hey guys, Drew Burks here, founder of onlinelifestyle.info and escapethejoblife.com. And today I'm here to share one question with you that can absolutely change your life. So, before I share it with you though, because I know you want to know this one question, before I do, I want to give you 3 tips that I think will be equally valuable for you. So, a little bonus for you. Number one, if you're struggling to get your revenue where you want or you're lacking fulfillment, there's a little tip. Stop selling and start serving. A great book called The Go Giver by Bob Burg. It's pictured there on the right. I recommend that you go read that if you haven't. Uh, One of the laws in the book they talk about is the law of compensation, which in short says the more people you help, the better you help them, the more money you'll make. So if you're struggling with fulfillment or revenue, focus on stop selling and start serving. Tip number 2, this is a big one. This is a big distinction that quite honestly, I've not heard anyone else besides me ever talk about. So it either makes me crazy or this makes this super powerful. And I'm going to say it's very powerful because I'm going to give you some evidence that it's true. I'm sure you've been told life is about who you know, but listen, that's only half, maybe even less than half of the actual equation. It's not who you know. What matters even more is who knows you. Very common example or evidence of this is when businesses talk about how they operate off of referrals, right? Most referrals happen in an environment like this. People are out having dinner, playing golf, doing whatever they're doing, and they start talking about a topic, right? A topic about buying a house or moving or getting a new job or building an online business or a website. And in that conversation, one of those parties will think about a friend or an acquaintance or a business associate in which they know who is really skilled at whatever it is they're talking about. And so they'll say, "Hey, Bob, if you're looking to buy a house, you got to call my friend Sally. She's a realtor downtown. Or, if you want a new website, you got to call my guy Jim. He's really great. Or, oh, you want to set up automation? You got to call my buddy Drew." That's how it happens. So, right, that's evidence that it's who knows you. Now, the reason this is important is we live in a social world right now. And the more content you create, the more pieces of content you create and put out into the world, the more people, the more comments and likes you put out on Facebook, the more shares you do, you're exposing yourself to many more people so that you create many more opportunities for that referral type of thing to happen. So again, tip number 2, it's not so much about who you know and much more about who knows you. Now, tip 3, this is not so much keys to an extraordinary life, but steps. I go through these steps with my 6-year-old boy. We've been doing it at bedtime for the last 2 or 3 years now. Sometimes we do it in form of prayer. Sometimes we do it in form of song. Sometimes we just do it in a form of conversation. But I want to share it with you. Number 1 is you need to visualize crystal clear what you want to achieve in your life, your personal life or business life, or both of them. In every aspect, really, you should use this. So you got to visualize what you want to achieve. A crystal clear visualization. You need to see it so visually clear that you have the emotions, that you feel the emotions of what it's like to have already achieved that. Number 2, you have to believe it's possible for you. Those last 2 words are the important part. You have to believe it's possible for you. Not just possible, but possible for you. Once you have that visualization and the belief, you have to create a plan. And that plan has to allow for you to take daily, consistent daily actions. Because listen, your dreams only work if you work. So think about it. If you have a plan but no action, it's just a delusion. It's a dream. It's really more of a delusion than anything. So you have to visualize it. You have to believe it's possible for you. You have to create a plan that gives you consistent daily actions to move you closer to that goal. And I recommend that on a weekly basis you review and adjust or optimize or tweak what you did. So track your activities throughout the day, throughout the week, so you can actually go back and review them and you can determine, gee, did that help you? Did it hurt you? What did it do to help you? What did it do to hurt you? Should you do more of it? Was it, was a high revenue dollar producing activity, or was it a low dollar producing activity that you can delegate to someone? And now I'm going to share with you this one question. And this one question will also help you review and adjust, but it'll help you even before you get to that point. So tip number 4, this one question can change your daily habits, your daily rituals, your daily activities, etc. in a moment. This This one question can help you avoid hours, days, weeks, months, even years of delays and distractions. And you can use a single question to increase your productivity and effectiveness. You don't need expensive training courses or softwares or systems that will uh, require you to learn them and change your behaviors. This one question has the power, just like that, in a snap of a finger, to completely change your life, transform your business, your life. So, what is the question? The question is this: anytime you're confronted with a decision to buy something, go somewhere, take a break, do more work, watch TV, ask yourself, will this move me closer to my goals or move me further away from my goals? That's it. Will this move me closer to my goals or move me further away from my goals? Now, what I want you to do is I want you to ask yourself this question for the rest of the day. When you start to do something, ask yourself this question. When someone calls you and asks something of you, ask yourself this question. And then I want you to come back tomorrow and let me know what the experience was like. What showed up for you? What was a problem? What was great? And just share your results with me. I can't wait to hear it. All right, thanks.